What's going on? I'm back with another video. I'm Priceless Raw, and I want to finish talk about the movie Sinners, right? So I just wanted to mention how, with all the different characters in this blockbuster film, and I'm hoping it gets an Oscar soon, very soon. But the one who I liked it as much as Smoking Stack was Remy. And listen, the Sinners vampires are just built different. They ain't your traditional old Hollywood vampires with fangs and the cape and all that kind of stuff. This was different. And see, Remick, he could sell ice cream to an Eskimo with the amount of convincing he can make you feel before he turns you. The dude is a world-class manipulator, storyteller, and vampire leader. He wasn't the traditional Vlad the Impaler, like I was saying, or the old Hollywood type. He was just a bit different than the previous ones I've seen in my life. And it's the reason why towards the end of the movie, he had majority turn everyone he came in contact with to his side. And guess how he did it? Guess how he did it differently from the other vamps? By talking to you long enough for the manipulation to kick in. And when that didn't work, well, now you just got forcibly turned. And I noticed that Remick loved to play on your feelings, play on your emotions, play on your doubts. If you talk to him long enough, hey, he'll get into your head, manipulate you, and then turn you into one of his hosts. And as I was delving into making this video, I seen there are so many videos and shorts about Sinners on YouTube until it's wow. And I'm so glad that this movie got the recognition it deserves because it's definitely worth the hype surrounding it. And in the beginning of the movie, anybody remember when Remick was so desperate to get away from the Choctaw tribe? They had vampire hunting on lock. Dude was on the run from them ever since. But it was hard for me to really hate Remick. He's more focused on trying to get his vampire family back together after 1,500 years. And listen to this. I feel what would have been an even more climatic ending if the Choctaw tribe returned later on in the film for an even bigger and final battle with Remick and his vampires. That would have made my head explode. Like I say, Sinners hand down revived the vampire genre. And see, I've never been a big fan of vampire movies or really horror movies for that example. But Sinners actually revived the vampire genre because now a lot of people is going back to old shows like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They looking at other vampire shows and vampire movies because Sinners touched on something that was probably forgotten. When the last time you seen a vampire movie? In the last year or two. And I feel that it was revived simply because they did it by grounding it in historical and social context of the Jim Crow South. And like I said in the previous video before, instead of focusing on European style vampires, Sinners introduced vampires rooted in the Jim Crow 1930s Mississippi South. Now, if that ain't scary enough, I don't know what is. Just the backstory of the whole South during Crow era was already unimaginable. Now just add supernatural elements to it, and you got Sinners. So it's no wonder why after months since this movie came out, lots of people can't stop making videos and shorts about the movie. And I'm going to keep making them myself until I get tired and finally move on to something else. But to be honest, there's months and months worth of topics in just this one movie, and I feel you'll still be missing something. I don't know how many times I've already watched this movie, and I'm thinking about watching it yet again. And people will tell you that know me that I don't watch movies like that. And I also feel that we need a backstory on the Choctaw tribe themselves, Ryan. Let's go, Ryan Coogler. We need more movies like these. And in essence, Sinners didn't just revive the vampire genre, it reinvented it by grounding it in real world issues and using the vampires as a powerful symbol for exploring complex social and historical themes. Like I said, I'll be back with more Sinners videos until y'all tired. So I'm probably going to make an even more in-depth video and have clips and everything like that, but I'm not trying to get copywritten. But anyways, I'm going to really delve into what I really believe should have happened in this movie. Like I said, it's excellent, awesome movie. Very good movie. I just really wish I would have seen more of the Choctaw tribes because I believe that the Choctaw could have really gave this movie a real good edge. But Who knows? That could be for another video or for another movie. I better say. I'm not gonna make no video, but I feel like that'd be good for another movie. Until next time, everybody, I was Priceless Raw. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and until next time, everybody, peace and continue to have a good one. Later.